I'm Susan Ireland, author of The Complete Idiot's Guide to the Perfect Resume. A job seeker emailed me with this question. I worked for my dad's contracting company for 6 years straight out of college. 6 months ago, my dad's company sadly went under. Since this is my only work experience, I listed it on my resume. Under references, I listed my supervisors and my dad by their name with the title Owner CEO. After 2 interviews, I still did not disclose that the business was a family business. I should also mention I'm married and don't share my dad's last name. Today, my dad called to say he had a message from the company seeking a reference about me. He asked if there was anything he should know first. I said, yes, I'm not your daughter. He seemed a little awkward about it, so I said, I understand if you don't want to say that, then just don't return their call. He said, no problem, and called them back. 20 minutes later, he called me back and said he told them I was his daughter. What do you think? Have I lost this job opportunity? You know, I don't know whether you've lost this job opportunity or not, but one thing I think you've learned is a good life lesson. It's about lying and not telling the full truth. There's a fine line there, and you need to mix this with your personal relationship, because as a family business, your dad is probably very proud of the fact that you worked for him for 6 years and you were an excellent employee, I'm sure. So, first off, for any reference that you give in your job search, check with that reference person first before you list them, and explain to them what job you're going after, and talk to them a little bit about the skills and your attributes that you think are relevant to that next job. So, had you done this with your dad, this issue would have come up, and you and he could have settled on how to deal with this problem or this situation appropriately. There's nothing wrong with working for your dad or working for a family business. There's also nothing wrong from the next employer's perspective that sadly your dad's company did go under. So I suggest that you talk honestly with this potential employer about the fact that it was a family business and that you were not certain whether or not they would feel comfortable getting a reference from your dad, but you're glad that they did. And in the future, when you're looking for a job and you list this company, be honest about it, and especially talk to your dad about how to deal with it so that he feels good about it, you feel good about it, and it's all presented in a really positive way to that next employer. I hope you get this job. If you don't, there are other jobs out there, and I hope you get one of them. I'm Susan Ireland at susanireland.com.